Hey everybody, Mike here, Rollin Picker, with part 3 of the sourcing video. Where do I get my goodies from? And today's video is going to be about cutlery. Where do I pick up my knives and other pointy and sharp items? So let's get on over and see where I pick these things up at. Okay folks, we're going to get into the sourcing of the knives now, because that's always seems to be an interest with everyone, is the knives. There's a lot of knife sellers on eBay. There's a lot of knives being sold all over the internet. I mean, heck, they're in Walmart, they're in Kmart, they're in Sears. I mean, if there's still Sears around, I'm sure there is, and Kmart. I know they're in Target. They're all over the place. So where are they getting them and where am I getting them? Well, I'm going to share with you these 6 that I use. The first one is DefendersKnives.com. Now, this company is in California. I will tell you right now, if you live in California and you want to buy from them, you need a sales tax permit. All of these, except for I think one is going to require a sales tax permit. So this one, you're going to need a sales tax permit if you live in California. If you live outside of California, you're not going to need a sales tax permit. At least they told me I didn't need one. And they also now are offering web stores, so that are fully loaded, ready to go. So if you want to start selling knives online and you want to have your own website, you don't know of anyone that can build you a site and then help you get it all populated, or you don't want to deal with having to keep things on the shelf, then on your own, and you want it just to be handled and drop shipped for you, then go with DefenderKnives.com and then contact them and let them know you're interested in a store. I believe there's a I'll have to look. I think there is a separate site that they run that is just for running a fully loaded store. When I find that, I'll go ahead and post that one up in a video and just kind of walk you through it if I find it. They've got some pretty good stuff here. They've got different brands of knives and other products. Boy, everybody's selling these fidget spinners. So as you can see, they're $2. This is their wholesale prices. They're $2 and go as low as $1.50. Let's check them fidgets. I think that's going to be because you've got to buy probably so many. Let's see, buy 3. Okay, you buy them individually at $2. If you buy 3 or more, 3 for $1.80. You buy 6 at $1. Okay, so you buy 24 or more, you're going to get them at $1.50 a piece. And then they got pretty good pictures. There's ways of taking the pictures and copying. I mean, keeping all this other stuff out of them. But anyway, that's just an idea of how their selling structure works. Let's check a knife. I got throwing knives. Okay, because another company I'm going to show you sells these. So let's look at this one. So it's $3.34 for one. This is one of those knives that comes with a fire starter. As you can see the fire starter right there. So if you buy 3 or more, you get at $3.01. Buy 6 or more for $2.84 each. So if you buy them by the 24, you get them at $2.51 a piece. I mean, that's probably a pretty good price when you consider the fact that you're not having to have a sales tax permit. Because if you have to have a sales tax permit to do business with any of these people I'm showing you, it's not just for the sales tax. It's because they sell true wholesale. They don't sell out there on their own. So let's check the next one. SCZO. I like these guys. I get good prices here. I got a great relationship with my sales rep. They've got all kinds of goodies. Same structure. As far as getting the price, the more you buy, the deeper the discount. There is no type, having a special relationship. I just mean, when I say I got a good relationship with my sales rep, it's like I place my order, he calls me to verify, give him the credit card, bam, and it ships same day. I mean, that's how fast my guy moves here. And they got them broke down into categories. You can see folding knives, assisted knives. They used to break them down even further by, cost. But, you get Damascus, then the brand name knives, self-defense stuff. They got it all in here. And it's a nice site. moves fast, and they got good products here. So this is the second one that I usually deal with. Now, this next one and the one after, the reason I'm showing you these two side by side, this one, not that I know of, do you need a resale permit. However, the products here are usually the products in the next one that I'm going to show you. It's like they got the same. Some stuff is cheaper here than it is in the other one. The only deal with this one is you have to buy a minimum order of $75. So it's $75. I've bought some knives from here. Done pretty good. Let's see. Let's see what the May arrivals are. A few of the May arrivals. Oh, that's not too bad. So this is just a sample. So let's see what the if it drops in price. Nope. It's just $5.99 for this knife. And that is the wholesale price. The only good thing about this, like I said, is it's just a $75 minimum. Most places are $100 minimum. SCZO is $100 minimum. I don't remember if there's a minimum here. I would have to look at it real quick and find out. Where's the frequently asked? Scroll down here. See what we got down at the bottom. Terms and conditions. Refund, exchange, shipping, products, payment. Apparently, there's not a minimum. Well, at least I don't see a minimum. So that's good. This one, SCZO, is $100 minimum and sales tax permit. This one is a $75 minimum, no sales tax permit. And who I used for the longest time was Gray Eagle. Now, they're a good site. They got good knives. They, what you're seeing here, they show retail. That's pretty much the wholesale. And they do sell on eBay under a different name. I'm not sure which name it is. So in a way, they do kind of compete with their, with the people that buy from them. The good thing about this is they'll drop ship a single knife for you. However, their shipping can be kind of high. So what my daughter and I did was we bought a bunch of closeouts from here and some knives that have done well for us in the past, either in a yard sale or out at flea market. And we bought a bunch of them up because we want to control the shipping. There's a $1 drop ship fee, and then the shipping can be kind of high. Here, we can get the product, and we take care of the shipping ourselves. So this one is in South Carolina. You will need a sales tax permit if you live in South Carolina in order to do business with Gray Eagle. All right. The next one that I buy my high ends from is Motang. Now they just merged with Sportsman Supply. So they moved from, used to be Motang and used to be in California only. Then after the big crunch and people were losing money, they moved to Arizona and reopened up and in Arizona, and then this other company merged with them, bought them and merged them, and now they're based in Missouri. So they're kind of in the middle way point as far as if you wanted to have something drop shipped. But then again, you got to make sure they've got the inventory, and when you sell it, you just put in your drop ship request. There is a $1 fee, I believe, for a web order. So what I do here is my daughter and I, we buy our high-end knives from here, some of them from here, and then we just stock them on the shelf and we carry them ourselves. And then if something's not moving on the website, we put it in a yard sale, or we box them up and put them on the classified site, or I'll show you another classified site that we put them on. And we just try to blow them out and then move on and get some more. But this one, you will need a sales tax permit no matter what state you live in. You will need one with them. And what I mean by true wholesale is, say, I think the example in the beginning here is, because I know knives. Okay, cold steel. So say you have a cold steel knife and it retails for $50. That's going to be the suggested retail price. Manufacturer suggested retail price is $50. True wholesale would be, when you buy it from these guys, it's going to be $25, unless they have a sale, or unless Cold Steel tells them we need to move this, we're closing this out, and then they allow them to go lower. Most manufacturers that sell through here have a map. That's the minimum allowable price. So like say they retail for $50 this knife, and they sell it for $25 to you as on wholesale, okay, which is half of retail. Then in order to move it, maybe Cold Steel will say they have a map on it that you can't sell it for any less than $42.50. Now I know there's some people that do sell knives for less than that, and I don't know how they get away with it. Sooner or later they're going to get caught, but that's how it works. So with this one, you're going to need a sales tax permit. They do drop ship single items, and their shipping rates are, you know, up to date or to speed with what they are currently nowadays. The other place that I buy from is Habib's Cash and Carry. Now they're in Sacramento, California. When I used to live in California, in Sacramento, sell out at the flea market, and on eBay in the beginning, I exclusively bought from Habib's. And they're a great company. They've got a lot of inventory, a lot of items, and their wholesale pricing's right up there with everyone else. It's pretty good pricing. And no matter what state you live in, you will need a sales tax permit to buy from them. And they do not drop ship. So you have to buy bulk and either walk in and carry it out, or like I do, I order and then it ships to my house in Texas where I live. It ships there, and then my daughter and I go through it. My son-in-law, we go through it. We take the pictures, we measure them, and we deal with it ourselves. So this is another one. Now, I can't speak for all of these. I can speak for just one of these, but let me run down through this again. In California, you're going to need a sales tax permit if you live in California. They do have the option of getting a web store. I will find that for you, and I will post that in a video, and we'll talk about that. But you will need a sales tax permit to buy. Oh, and if you are, say, and if you have it shipped to California, like say I was visiting my mom and I decided to place an order because I had somebody that wanted to buy from bulk from me in this area, I would have to pay sales tax on that despite having the sales tax permit because I'm in the state of California. So this is technically really a good place for anybody outside of California. Okay. As far as California goes, we'll get into one of the better ones. Okay. SEZO, reminder, $100 minimum. And you have to have a sales tax permit no matter what state you're in. And they do not drop ship. And their structure is the same as the first one. The more the more that you buy, you can get a little bit deeper discount. And they're a good company. All right, this one here, no sales tax permit, $75 minimum, and their prices compete with Gray Eagle. Sales tax permit if you live in the state of South Carolina. Other than that, you don't need a sales tax permit, and they will drop ship, but there's a $1 drop ship fee tacked onto your cost, and then, like I say, the shipping can get kind of high. We shipped an example. We had one knife that we had to have drop shipped because we were out on the shelf and we didn't get an order in fast enough, and we sold one. And one knife that we could ship for $277, they ended up charging us $9.95 to ship. Now that's an unusual, doesn't happen all the time, but like I say, if you need a drop shipper, they will drop ship for you. And if you live out of the state, you don't need the sales tax permit. Now, Motang, whether you live in Missouri or not, you need a sales tax permit with this company. There's no minimum order. They do drop ship, and they charge you $1 on the web order when you place the order through the web. And they will ship. They give you several options of shipping. So you can drop ship with them, single items, or you can buy in bulk. And you have to have a sales tax permit. Now I want to talk about Habib's, because everybody's going to say, well, if you do business with these guys, why are you, like with the rest of them, why are you giving me these as your sources? Well, one, I can guarantee you with Habib, you're probably not going to pay the price that I pay. You have to have a relationship with these people. Actually, you have to have a relationship with all of them. I have a relationship with Habib's since 2001. 2001, 2002, somewhere around there. I broke my shoulder and ended up not working as a mechanic anymore. Went out to the flea market to start selling. Started selling on eBay. Well, I was selling on eBay in 2000, and I was working at a dealership, and then I fell and got hurt. And you know how the story goes, blah, 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 blah. Get on workman's comp, and you got to have some kind of source of income because workman's comp doesn't pay a lot of money. So I found Habib in Sacramento, developed a relationship with them, sold their stuff online through eBay and anywhere else that I could do it. And then when we got a booth out at the market, out at Denials Farmers Market in Roseville, we carried their product exclusively and Motangs. And I used to make good money out there despite 10 other vendors out there selling Habib knives. You know, and it all boils down to how well you buy. You got to buy right. And then how you treat your customers when they come back. It makes them come back and want to buy more. So I have no problem sharing where I buy my products from, where I get them from, especially the new stuff, because chances are you're not getting the price that I'm getting. And the other thing is, like I said before, just like game of golf, my sources, the products I sell, that's my golf ball. That is between me and that ball for the game. So this is between me and the product that I'm carrying. I don't play anybody else's game. So I encourage you to go check these places out. You know, if you don't have a resale permit and you're just starting out, then go with wholesale. Go with the Defender knives over here. Go with Defender knives, wholesale knives, and Gray Eagle. And that's only if you don't live in South Carolina or California. Okay? And if you've got a wholesale permit, resale permit, then I encourage you to check out SCZO, Motang, and Habib's Cash and Carry. So anyway, that's it for the video today. I hope you found it informative and interesting. And if you liked it, give them thumbs up. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. If you've got any other questions for any other kind of items or topics that you want me to maybe talk about, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. If you don't want to leave them in the comments below, go ahead and use the email askmike@yahoo.com. And as always, subscribe. And if you know someone that could use this information and benefit from it, please go ahead and share it with them. You know, let them know that this information is out there and send them to the video. So that's it for today. I don't think there's going to be a part 4, except for if I find the that website. I'm going to find the website for you guys, and I'll do another quick video on that. So that's it for today. God bless. Hope He blesses you as He's blessed me. A lot of sales, good money, good times, good family, great weather, great health. And we'll see you in the next video. Mike Rollin Picker, out.